This will be our last one of the night. It's a couple. It is Jennifer and James Burch from Australia. You guys out there?
We're here.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at you guys. You guys are awesome. What part of Australia?
We're about 2 hours from Sydney, north of Sydney. So we're in Maitland, the Hunter Valley. It's full of vineyards and, if you like, wine.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Vineyards, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so rolling hills, right? Hey, so tell me, you guys, who shared ER Shred with you?
Well, I was actually on another isogenic page, and I kept seeing this thing about ER Shred, and it would pop up, and then finally I decided to just get on the page and have a look around myself. So that's how I guess we got on board with ER Shred. No one actually introduced us. We just saw it posted. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I guess for me, I just sort of watched Jennifer. She started the ER Shred. I'll tell you more about what we were doing before, but basically I just kept doing what I was doing, and then after watching her, I finally decided, well, maybe I'll give this a try.
Okay, myself. All right, hold on there. We gotta hear that story. We gotta hear that. That sounds like a fun story. And you guys are married. How long you been married?
15 years as of yesterday.
Oh yeah, it was your anniversary. I think I saw a post about that actually. Yes. Happy anniversary, you two. You guys are like, you guys still seem to be, you have that honeymoon vibe going on.
Still have the spark.
That's great. Okay, so and then what is your guys' passion? You can both take a turn.
Well, I guess I'll tell you what our slogan is, and then that'll sort of get into what our passion is. One of the things that we are constantly saying is you're never too old, you're never too young, and it's never too late to make your health and fitness your priority. And I guess basically what that means is that you only have one life to live. Why not make it your best life? So we want to be able to share with as many people as we can that you don't have to feel tired, run down like we were. Yeah. There are options.
And just to give you an idea, James turns 72 on Christmas Day, and
James is not. Wait, now hold on, you guys. James is 72. I'm sorry, that was shocking. Go ahead.
On Christmas Day, he turned 72, and I'm 62.
Come on, you guys. Jeez. You guys look amazing.
Thank you.
That's really amazing. Congratulations.
That's why we have that slogan, never too old.
Never too old, never too young. I get it.
Never too
late.
Never too late. I so dig it. Okay. And then what about you, Jennifer? What is your passion?
For me is sharing, isogenic, sharing ER Shred, because the way I look at lots of people, they're struggling, because I guess we groom to think that when you get old, that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to look old, you're supposed to struggle, you're supposed to have pain, you're supposed to have all these ailments. But, we are living proof that that's not the case. And we want to be able to share it and let people know that there is another option out there, that you can do it.
Okay, so dig that, and I'm in alignment with that as well. You want to share beyond yourself, because I understand it. I understand why you value it. Same thing with me. I value wellness. I value optimal health.
We only have one life.
That's it.
We only have one life to live. Yeah.
Beautiful. So you guys, why don't you kick it off with your story? How did you guys, what happened, and then what unfolded from there?
Well, again, I'll let Jennifer start, because again, I was sort of behind her with our
Hey, listen, James, this is the way it is. My dad taught me this at a very young age. Wherever the women go, the men will follow.
So I started the actual ER Shred in March. And I have to say that going backwards a little bit, going rewinding, because, with COVID, we started working from home. So I got into a rut, working from home, not being able to go to the gym. And then when things opened up, I still lost my spark. But once I did the ER shred and the word come alive, now I actually know what that actually means. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain. It just awakens you and you feel more energetic. You just feel like you want to go to the gym. The empowerment, getting up earlier too than I did before. You know, I mean, I always used to get up early, but just being awake and wanting to go to the gym just really changed me. Now I really truly know the meaning of come alive.
Yeah. Did that happen early for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Wow.
I think I did. Yeah, once I did the 11 days, I just continued, you know, incorporating the whole the ER shred. I wasn't doing it back to back, but, you know, maybe I have a week's break and then I'd start again. But now it's pretty much, we're doing it all the time.
Yeah. And I guess so we should say that, you know, we've been doing isogenics for over 7 years. And so, again, you know, once Jennifer started back in March, give you a little background now, we have been vegans for a little over 2 years. And you could imagine we were eating a lot of grains and lentils and tofu and all of this and all the preparations, etc. So when Jennifer, first, mentioned to me that she heard about this ER shred and she was going to give it a try, I was like, okay, you go right ahead. I'm going to keep cooking my lentil stew and all of this other good stuff. So after watching her for a couple of months, I did my first ER shred probably in July. Well, actually,
June, because we went.
Yeah,
on
we
a cruise.
went on a cruise back in July. So I did my first ER shred in June. And then I got back and the next week I had foot surgery. But for me, I guess, when I did my first ER shred, I didn't really mentally, I guess, realize what had happened. But Jennifer and I were talking the other day, and I said, you know what, Jennifer? I said, I haven't, been taking, the Mobic and my Panamax, because that was pretty much a ritual. I work out, at the gym usually about 3 to 4 days a week. And I always had a lot of, shoulder pain and hip pain, etc. And I just sort of mentioned that to her. She said, you're right. I haven't seen you taking that, in a while. So for me, I think that was one of the big aha moments. And then the second part of it was, I'm thinking, I said, this is so easy. I said, I'm not having to do all of this, preparation and all of this cooking and, dealing with a lot of the bloatedness if you ate, too much of the wrong thing, the
Right.
gas. So once I did the first ER shred, I guess I was sort of hooked. So I've been pretty much consistent ever since, every day. For me, it's just so simple. It's so easy. It's a no-brainer.
And I have to say, after James did his first ER shred, I noticed him come alive, because before that, because he had a surgery, so he couldn't do a lot of moving. But after he recovered, I noticed a big spark in him. He was actually, after he finished his 11th day, he was getting up. He was doing more things. He wasn't just coming up in the gym and just watching TV. Because he's retired. But yeah, definitely can see the difference.
I'm so excited for you guys. When you say come alive, and I love that you're wearing the shirt, Jennifer, because it is very meaningful. Yes. It actually, for those of us that have come alive, when we hear someone talk about it, it's crazy. It's almost like it instantly brings you back to when it happened for you.
Yes.
And you feel this very, it's not strange, it's special and it's unique. And you feel this connection with another individual. It almost feels cellular, where it's like, I know exactly what happened to you. I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly why it's so emotional. And I know also it just keeps getting better. It's cool, man.
One of the other things I'll mention, the other thing, I guess, that I'd like to just share with people, when I was chosen as the Australian ISO Body runner-up for last year, I thought that was sort of the pinnacle. And I think one of the things that you said is that, once you reach your goal, then now what? I think with the ER shred, again, it makes it so easy to just sort of maintain. So basically, I have been maintaining, I guess, my current existence for the last 3 or 4 years. But with the ER shred, I think I tease people now. I said I'm shooting for the big 100.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And from one man to another, how old are you, James? You said 70? What was it?
Well, I'm 71. I'll turn 72 on Christmas Day.
Okay, 72. I just want to, as a man, I would be overjoyed if I look, because I've seen your pictures online as well. And if I look like you when I'm 72, I would have had it made. I mean, you look awesome. You look awesome. And where's your accent from, by the way?
Well, it's a bit of a combination. I was born in the state of Georgia, but I've lived in Texas, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Washington State, Virginia.
The contrast between the two accents, you guys are like such a perfect pair. I mean, it is something special. I like it how James said, eat aura shred. Yes, sir. I like that a lot. You guys are so fun. And are you finding that you're able to impact other people's lives with this? Is that what you're finding?
Yeah. Well, we'll give you an example. One of our sons, Kira's, he has a wedding coming up in November, and I had been sort of, helping him at the gym working out. Then finally I said, well, let me share with you something that I've been doing, this ER shred. Now, he's been doing it for probably the past couple of months. In fact, he was over just the other day, and he said that, he's going to be doing the ER shred. He's going to be doing the 11-day thing up until the week of his wedding, because he says he wants to not only look good, he wants to feel good when he's standing up there saying his I do's.
And he actually said the ER shred was so easy. It's so easy for him to share with other people as well, because, the traditional isogenic 30-day system, you got to eat this time, that time, it's restricted, you can only have this. The ER shred is so easy.
It's just unlimited, right? It's like satiate with the right things, put the right things in until you're satisfied, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
And not feeling bloated is a big thing for me as well. Because before just feeling bloated, but now it's like just a change in the way I feel, just not having that bloated feeling.
Isn't that great? God, you guys are the epitome of help. I hope a lot of people out there are watching. Like, I look at people like you, and I know your intention is to help others. And that excites me to no end, because you've got something that is pure gold. And I think if people really knew what you had to offer, they would be lined up outside your door, hundreds of deep, and it's just a matter of getting yourselves out there and getting your story out there, because it is every story tonight. I mean, come on, man. Yeah. Every story tonight is just amazing. Would you guys like to say anything else in closing before I turn it over to our health professional, Susan Rothman, to close us out? Well, I would just like to say thank you to the ER shred community. And you're never too old, never too young, and never too late. Never too late to make a change. Thanks for having us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming.